Hello, I am John and I am here at EGX 2014 with
Toon.
And we are here to talk about Penarium. Is that Penarium?
That's correct, yeah.
Not sure. So can you tell us a bit about the game?
So Penarium is a game about a little boy called Willy. And Willy is going to the circus for the first time in his life. He kind of saved money for it. And he goes to the circus, but when he's inside he finds out he was in the wrong queue. So he ends up being a contestant in the circus instead of like in the audience. And the circus is not a regular circus, it's like an evil death trap circus. So there was all these kind of traps which try to kill like the poor boy Willy.
Right.
And well, these traps are all kinds of things like boulders and fire and rockets and water. And basically you control, as player, you control Willy. And the only thing you can do is run and jump. And you have to avoid all these traps. And while doing that, you have to collect barrels. And the more barrels you get, the higher your high score is. So it's a high score game. So that's
So it's sort of the classic score more than everybody else.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's got a lot of potential to sit down with your mates and just say, look, I'm much better than you guys.
Right, yeah, that's exactly. We've got leaderboards and everything to accommodate that, yeah.
And so what platforms is it coming to?
It's coming to Steam. Firstly, in the beginning of 2014, and we're also working on an Xbox and PlayStation version right now.
Right.
And in the past, we had something working on iOS as well, so we might be going there as well afterwards. But that's not certain.
Not guaranteed yet.
Not guaranteed yet. No. Yeah.
And so what are you actually showing off at the show this weekend?
Well, yeah, we're showing Penarium, but we're not only showing like the arcade mode, and we've also got a multiplayer mode, which consists out of an arcade mode and a versus mode and a co-op mode. So you can play it together with two people, and the co-op modes exist out of there are two buttons in the level, and you have to stand on them simultaneously, and a timer starts and when the timer finishes, you get a point. You have to get as many points as you can. And the versus mode also works with a button, but just one, and you have to fight for the button. So the player who like ends the timer at first gets a point. And the player who gets to 10 points, the first wins like the game.
And so what's the reaction been like so far?
Pretty good actually, pretty good. People really like the game. It's like the whole vibe of, okay, one more try is like really big. So people play it and die, okay, one more time, and they say it like 10 times. That's really cool, that's really nice, so yeah.
And so what's the story behind the game? Why have you picked this type of game to develop?
Well, we started our company when we started we were like a couple of students. And we made the first game was a local multiplayer iPad game, which is kind of a really simple RTS, but it was a really difficult game to like balance correctly. So we wanted to do something different, and we started like designing games. So we did a game a week. We did it for like a couple of weeks, and we ended up with the prototype of Penarium. And we liked it. We really liked it. So we went along with it. We went from there and we made it what it is today.
So how long has it been in development?
Over a year now. Yes. There's a lot of time going into it. A lot of tweaking,
And when is it coming out?
Early 2015. Yeah. Early next year.
And so you guys are working with Team 17 to bring this out, aren't you?
Team 17 is our publisher. They're really great. They're awesome people. Are really helping us, stepping up our game. So they've been making sure that they do a bit of the marketing and all that kind of stuff. We don't really know how to do our marketing, and they do know that. So we can focus completely on creating the game, and that's really awesome. That's really cool. Yeah.
Great. And thanks for chatting with us.
Thanks for having me.